The Amityville Horror, New York, 1975. You know how some houses just look normal, but feel wrong the moment you step inside? That was 112 Ocean Avenue. In 1975, George and Kathy Lutz moved in with their 3 children. Just 13 months earlier, a man named Ronald DeFeo had murdered his entire family in that very house. The Lutzes thought they could leave that behind. They couldn't. From the first night, things spiraled. Cold spots in rooms where the heat was blasting, doors slamming shut without wind. The youngest daughter spoke of a pig-faced creature with glowing red eyes that only she could see. George would wake every night at 3:15 a.m., the exact time of the murders. He said he'd hear footsteps pacing through the halls, even when everyone else was asleep. The family claimed slime oozed from the walls. Objects moved on their own. A priest who came to bless the house was told by a disembodied voice, "Get out." Within 28 days, the Lutz family fled. They left furniture, clothes, even food on the table. They never went back. To this day, people argue if it was real or a hoax. But one thing is certain, the Amityville house has become one of America's most infamous hauntings, a nightmare burned into history. The Bell Witch, Tennessee, 1817 to 1821. This one goes back 200 years, but people in Tennessee still talk about it. The Bell family lived on a quiet farm in Robertson County. In 1817, they started hearing strange tapping on the walls of their cabin. Then came the sounds of chains dragging across the floor. Soon, the knocks turned into whispers, and the whispers turned into a voice. The spirit called itself Kate. It cursed the family, mocked them, and became violent. The children were slapped and pinched. The father, John Bell, was the main target. He was tormented day after day. Neighbors were invited to witness it, and many swore they heard the same voice, loud, angry, mocking. This wasn't just a private haunting. The entire community got pulled into it. By 1820, John Bell's health collapsed. His family found a strange vial of black liquid in the house. When he drank it, he died. The voice of the Bell Witch laughed and declared it had poisoned him. The haunting eventually faded, but stories of the Bell Witch spread across the South. Even President Andrew Jackson, who supposedly visited the area, was said to have been scared off by the spirit. To this day, the Bell Witch Cave in Tennessee is considered one of the most haunted spots in America. People who go there swear they still hear whispers in the dark. The Sallie House, Kansas, 1990s. At first, it looked like an ordinary rental home in Atchison, Kansas. But for Tony and Deborah Pickman, moving in would turn into years of fear. They said it started small, lights flickering, strange cold spots, their dog barking at empty corners of the room. But things got worse, much worse. Tony would wake up with scratches on his chest and arms, as if something invisible had attacked him while he slept. Electrical appliances switched on and off by themselves. Fires broke out without explanation. They later learned the legend. A little girl named Sallie had supposedly died in that house during surgery. Paranormal investigators came in and recorded spikes of electromagnetic energy, cold breezes moving through sealed rooms, and unexplained voices captured on tape. But the scariest moments were the attacks. Tony was often left bleeding, marked up by scratches that appeared in front of witnesses. Whatever haunted the Sallie House, it wasn't innocent. The family finally moved out. The house is still standing, and it's considered one of the most active haunted houses in America. Paranormal groups who visit say the same thing. There's something violent in that house, and it doesn't want to be ignored. 3 stories, 3 different parts of America. One thing in common, people swore they lived through something that can't be explained. Was it mass hysteria, or proof that the line between the living and the dead is much thinner than we think? What do you believe?